So as you guys can see, that's what this video is about, that mower. I've kind of been going nuts on the garage here, cleaning things out, getting rid of stuff. That desk is one of the many things that's for sale right now on Craigslist. Sold a few other things, not too much, but there is a good amount of stuff that is either being sold right now on Craigslist or going to be put onto Craigslist. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with these two chairs, but the mower was back there where that bicycle was. Essentially, there's not very much light in here, is there? Let me see if I can remedy that just a little bit. That'll be good enough. This mower, I've actually had this for a few years. Actually, probably a little bit longer than that. It's a Bollins, one of the two. It was purchased from Lowe's, has a Briggs motor in it. Runs really good. It's really lightweight. It probably weighs a third of what the mower over there does. It's a great mower. It does its job very well. It doesn't have all the creature comforts you could say that the other one does. Manually adjusting wheels, and that goes with your cut height as well. Everything's manual. It's not self-propelled, but it doesn't really need to be. And I don't have a big enough lawn here to really need a tractor, as much as I would love to have one. Just don't need one. This edger here, got this working not too long ago. I'll have to do a separate video on this. I don't think I ever did a video on this one per se, but this was bought the same time that the mower over there was bought. So anyways, yeah, I'm kind of going through the garage and crap and throwing stuff out that needs to be thrown out and selling what needs to be sold. This is probably one of the things that needs to be gotten rid of, quote unquote. These two printers right here. This one I've had forever. It's pretty much past its prime. It only works with Windows XP computers. I remember being able to get it with either get it working with either a Vista or Windows 7 computer before, but I actually had to use a driver that wasn't an HP driver. I think it was either a Canon or Lexmark driver that I had to use. But yeah, I mean, that printer's pretty much, it's past its prime. Now this one has been a huge, huge disappointment. I bought this thing maybe 6 months ago. It was $100, Wi-Fi printer. Bought it from Walmart. And as you can see, it's got a scanner. It's wireless, And on paper, it's a great deal for $100 for a laser printer. However, stupid me, I didn't look at the reviews on it because these printers are just known for having all sorts of connectivity issues, and in my instance, I was having driver issues. And trust me, I tried everything in the book to get this thing working, and it just would not want to work. It worked fine for about a month or two after I had it, and then it got to the point where I would have to reinstall the driver every time I wanted to use it. And then it just got to the point where it would only print on half a sheet of paper, like it was printing in landscape mode or something, but only half of it. So yeah, needless to say, this thing's going to meet my 12 gauge and it's going to be troubleshot. It's just like that movie Office Space. You hate dealing with shitty printers and stuff. But anyways, I've kind of babbled a little bit too much about that. This is the Mclane mower. I did a separate video on this, and I will remind you that I did that at the end of the video more than likely. It's been a great mower. They really don't build mowers like this anymore. And if they do, you're paying a huge premium for them. I don't remember how much this was when it was new, but it is a 1989 model. I believe that's what this means anyways, the 5th month of 1989. So it's older than me by about a little under a year. At one point it was repainted. It's been in the family since it was brand new. And we've never had any sort of issue with it. The transmission's always worked fine with it. The motor's been flawless. I don't remember when the last time the blades were done, when they were sharpened or replaced. I honestly don't remember. It doesn't appear that they need to be done, but you know. Anyways, it's a great mower. There is some areas that I'm going to need to lube up and stuff, and you know, this is one of them. I'll lube that. This part over here squeaks a little bit, and we'll get going from there, guys. It really hasn't been used all that much. I do kind of want to get started on fixing up old mowers again and selling them like I did several years ago. Actually, what I need to do with this one, I've got my little oiler over here, so I need to give it a good lube. Because as you can see and hear, it squeaks quite a bit. Now the chain drive here and the transmission, can't really hear that all that well, but it does kind of make a little bit of noise. So I just use normal oiler full of motor oil and just go ahead and lube the chain up. It doesn't need much. And of course, spin them around a little bit. And do it again. Rinse and repeat pretty much. I don't think I've ever lubed the chain on this mower, believe it or not. It's kind of hard to do this and hold the camera at the same time, but this really is. And put a little bit of oil on the bolt that retains everything. Stuff like this, I don't really like to use WD-40. I don't know how much that better that is, but I'm going to go ahead and do this, then after that, go ahead and start it up for you guys. Go ahead and lube that, lube the chain a little bit, not the chain, but the spring rather. Nice and quiet. It's probably about as good as his chains are going to get, though. I went ahead and lubed them up quite a bit more off camera. Let's go ahead and find a good spot for you guys. Doesn't run too bad, actually. As you guys saw, picked up the ass end to let the chains kind of freewheel on their own without actually having to drive the mower forward. Those chains are definitely nice and lubed up now. Whoever buys this thing is going to get a great mower. Tell you what. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Got any questions or comments or what have you, go ahead and leave them down below. If you want to watch the review, I guess you could say, of this mower, I have it up. It's in the description box, and there you go. You all stay classy.